What an amazing time we're living in right now. We're at an inflection point for humanity. There's so much energy screaming for resolution, for change, for something to happen. We have COVID, we have riots, we have potential food shortages, we have sustainability, we have all these things coming to a head all at the same time right now. And it's an amazing time. They're all coming to a head together because they all have the problems inherent in all of them are all from the same root of the flow of energy. And this is a time where we get to consciously choose who we're going to be, how humanity is going to live on this earth. And this is the time, if ever there was a point in history, this is the time where we need a revolution, a rising up of the beautiful leader. Beauty is what is going to move us through this and into the right place for humanity. And the beautiful leader really has I believe there are three keys that really define a beautiful leader, that make people say, wow, that person is a beautiful leader in this day and age. And the first one is the constant and very committed striving to work from a place of grounding, open strength, and courage. Because this is the only place. You have to work on that in yourself first before you can lead anybody to do anything in a manner of beauty. You have to work on that in yourself. Because this is the only place from which we can lead and not resort to the use of force. And it's the only place from which we can follow and not accept the use of force by other leaders. This is an epic time. We have epic battles to fight against fear and force right now. And if we don't very, very strongly develop our own inner beauty, our grounding, our open strength, and our courage, we're not going to be able to fight those successfully without getting sucked into them. So that's what a beautiful leader does, first and foremost. Secondly, a beautiful leader deeply, deeply understands that humanity is a part of nature. It is not separate from nature, and most certainly is not working against nature, or cannot work against nature and expect to persist in time. Humanity is a part of nature. We're not bad, we're not evil. We can take bad and evil actions, but as a species, that's not what we are. We're a part of nature's energetic flow system. We have a role to fulfill there, a purpose there, to help turn the energy of the earth. And given what we know now about the universality of flow systems in nature, of the design of flow systems in nature, the constructal law and how everything is designed with the same principles, the laws of design in nature, the beautiful leader is someone who goes beyond just accepting that man is a part of nature, but they actually consciously engage in the study of nature's flow systems and the very few but critical laws of design of those flow systems to ensure that humanity's flow systems follow that and not work against it, because that will be to our peril. And nature is the flow of energy. And so the constant design change to increase that flow is, as Adrienne Bijan so beautifully put it, that is the defining phenomenon of nature. The constant design change is the defining phenomenon of nature. And that constant design change is predicated on freedom. Without freedom, it cannot happen. Freedom is a prerequisite for life to persist in time. So the study of nature, nature's flow systems, and the laws of the design of flow is paramount for a beautiful leader. And lastly, a beautiful leader understands that beauty is the experience of increased flow. And because of that, beauty is our guide. Beauty is our guide for the actions that we take. It's our guide for the decisions that we make. It's our guide for how we interact with others and for the systems that we build and that evolve. When things are getting uglier, that is a wrong direction. When they are getting more beautiful, that is a right direction. And I don't mean beauty as in color and shape and architecture. I mean beauty as in the flow structure. Does it have the requirements of efficient flow that nature has shown us? Few large, many small. Few fast and many short and slow. The branching that is everywhere. Does it abide by that? And even emotionally, it's not about acquiescing, and it's not about self-sacrifice, and it's not about giving handouts to people. It's about building the character and the capacity to flow more energy under more circumstances. These are the things that are universally beautiful. More flow is universally beautiful. It's not in the eye of the beholder. Color can be in the eye of the beholder. Increased flow is not in the eye of the beholder. It is universal, and that is our guide for our actions and our decisions. So the beautiful leader works on internal beauty, grounding, open strength, and courage. They consciously study how humanity is a part of nature and the flow systems within nature and the freedom that is a prerequisite for that. And they used beauty as their guide, the universal beauty, the flow of energy type of beauty as their guide. Just above all, a beautiful leader is courageous. A beautiful leader knows the difference between the love heart and the courage heart, and they choose the courage for leadership. Courage, core, it is heart. It means heart. Courage is the rage of the heart. It's the burning desire to be able to flow all of your energy within a greater flow system. It's the burning desire to be fully self-expressed and understood. It's the burning desire to be free. And courage is what we need to fight the epic battles against force and fear, or fear which leads to force, leads to the use of force and the acceptance of force. So courage is of the utmost importance in the beautiful leader. And right now, at this inflection point, we are needing people who have that burning desire in them to stand up and become who they need to be the leaders. This is the time of the rise of the beautiful leader. Will you be one of them? I certainly hope so.